Yo, this new NCAA, I can't get with it, bro.
I don't even watch it no more.
Hey. Oh, let's go. Thank you for joining the Reggie and Lump Petty Ass Podcast. Every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays, is the Petty Ass Podcast on YouTube at 5 p.m. That's what we do. And on Thursdays is Goon Talk. This is real talk. This is real people with no blemishes on their record and no paperwork, no nothing. If you come on Goons Talk, you got to represent.
All day.
All day. Goons stands for giving your own narrative sincerely. See, y'all thought it was negative. This is positive. This is positive energy. Joe is positive. And I didn't say I need you to introduce yourself, Joe, because you know who you are. And then we got a panel over here. We got a panel over here. Hold up, Joe. Break 19. Break 19 is the handle. And Harm City sponsors the Petty Ass Lump and Reggie podcast.
Let's get it.
So let's start. Let's rock and roll. We're gonna start with our guest. Our guest, which he got that. He just being petty. This ain't petty. Why is you smoking that white top over there, Shorty? Huh, Joe? Why is you starting it? Shoot.
I'm like Papa, bro.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, man. It's an honor to be on this broadcast. Petty Ass Broadcast.
You can put your earphone on.
Oh yeah, hosted by my man, Lump, and his guy, his co-host Reggie. My name is Howard Bay. I go by HB. And what we're going to talk about today is real issues that that we had been through in our transition from incarceration back out here into society, and how things was and what we had to overcome all the adversities and things like that, and get acclimated back out here as we entering society. So, that's what we're going to hit on. We're going to hit on real topics. We're going to hit on our hardships, how we overcame them, and what we had to do to get where we at today, and where we going from here. So it's all about having a vision and being proactive and progressing at the same time.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Joe. It's your time to shine.
First and foremost, I want to give a special shout out to the brother that spoke before me, man. It's an honor to share stage with any kings doing something positive nowadays. I'm Broadway Joe. I like to give you the perspective on a standpoint of peace. I'm a peace team affiliate. I'm a community activist. I go out there, rain, sleet, and snow, Monday through Friday, to try to deliver the resources that people don't know about. Housing, birth certificates, the hot button issues, expungements, jobs, rental assistance, you name it, we got it. Peace team affiliate, that's what I do. I also do the sports on a Petty Ass Podcast with my homeboy and my friends, Lump and Reggie. Funniest man in America.
Yeah. And you know me, the official Don Diva. Yeah.
My man.
Yeah, you know what I do. Look, if you come on first of all y'all that's on my live, go to YouTube, subscribe and like, and you can see the whole panel. Or unless you just want to look at me, y'all. That's what I do to y'all. I make y'all look at me because y'all ain't going to YouTube to look at the whole panel and give everybody their due diligence. Yeah. So, Petty Ass Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe and like, and you can see the whole panel. Now, me, you know me, I've been through the ringer, and I'm gonna tell you how hard it is to deal with this new generation out here. Not just the new generation, even the old generation. The old generation, they ain't give me nothing while I was gone, and they ain't give me nothing when I came home. And they hating, but I ain't hating because they hating. I just keep it moving and stay in my lane. You got to stay in your lane. Because if you don't stay in your lane, you're going to end up a statistic, because they is not playing for keeps out here. And I realize that. All right. So first of all, I need to I need to tell you about what happened to me.
You tell about that in the club.
Yeah, in
right.
the club bar, right? I'm gonna make it short. In the hood bar. I'm gonna make it short.
I just subscribed to you, bro.
Yeah,
I forgot
man.
all about that.
Yeah. I was in a bar and a young lady asked me to buy her a drink. Well, I would have bought her a drink, but she said bring it to her. I said, so I just looked and turned around. I'm at the bar. She comes over to the bar. She said, "Oh, so now she come over to the bar." She said, "What you gonna get me for drink? What you gonna get me to drink?" I said, "Nothing."
Right.
Nothing.
Right.
Oh, she went in a tantrum. Like, yeah. First she tried to kick me. She missed the kick. Then she pushed me. Now my reflex was like push her back, but that's out of my character. But then I was too late. So now I'm like, I apologize. I apologize. I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but I'm apologizing because I guess I'm wrong retaliating from a push.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I think you was in on the right to push her. Because she was in your personal space. And it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about respect. Like if you come and she came to you respectful, like, hey, how you doing? Boom, 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 boom. What's your name? Boom, boom, boom. You might buy me a drink? Boom. You know what I mean? How she came aggressive.
But I got everything to lose.
You do. And that's why I say it's on both sides. Like you took the humble route, but at the same time, don't look at it like you was in the wrong, because that's a natural reaction, no matter who it is, male or female.
Part two is that the bouncers like she got on the phone, started calling somebody like she was calling somebody. So the bouncers was like, "Oh, I think you got to leave because she calling somebody. I don't know if it's safe for you or safe for the club, but you got to go. You got to go."
Wow.
Yeah.
And they seen all this transpire with her.
It's on camera.
Oh,
you know it's a camera in the thing.
Yeah, but, they supposed to escort her.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gone.
Right.
I don't want to go because my
your pride.
Yeah.
And who you with? And more than likely, that's your regular, you know what I mean, chill spot. And yeah, man,
ain't that's my chill spot no more.
That's one thing too, like with that attitude, like women, man, Pep said it the best, man. If a nigga died last night because the bitch was horny the night before, and what that mean is like women do so much, they be so much in the wrong, and when somebody check them, then they go call their cousins, their boyfriends, and stuff like that. Then they don't know who they dealing with. Then you got a murder. Like I didn't seen it so many times. So when, like she was just disrespectful all the way around the board. But remove yourself off that board or that.
I hear feedback.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Joe, did you chewing something?
Yeah.
No, come on, Joe. I'm not showing anything. I was trying to interject. I thought y'all was pausing. I was trying to interject because he made a good point I wanted to touch on.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, stop now.
Yeah, stop.
Come on, Joe. You was chewing something.
No, sir. What am I going to chew, bro? No diddy.
I don't know. It stopped when we say, what's going on? All right. Hold up. They put me out. They ain't put me out. I left, but they really put me out because they say something to me. And I say, oh, I'm gone. Right. I'm gone for my safety. Yeah. I'm gone because this is something that I never went through before.
Yeah.
And I left.
Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to though. You're supposed to remove yourself off that chessboard, off that playing field right there, because you know what you're capable of and what you distinct you're gonna go to. And a lot of people, when they do things, they don't know what that next person is going, how far they're gonna go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And women, like, I ain't gonna say all women, I'm gonna say reckless thinking individuals do things like that and cause a whole, you know what I mean, situation about nothing. And she just said, hey, how you doing? Like, how you boom, can you buy me a drink? A little flirting that get you everything, baby. Like, you ain't gotta have an attitude. Then you put your hands on me. You did the best thing though. Mm-hmm. I mean, to move yourself out the board, because you know, man, could have got ugly.
All right, we want to move on from that. Joe, you got something to say?
Yeah, so basically what I was going to interject on that, let's take it a step further, because we all grown men, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm going out to a club, right, you gotta look at it like this. First and foremost, right? There's no familiarity there. So if I'm going out, I already know to expect the unexpected. You understand what I'm saying? So you could have just simply say there's no familiarity there. Nah, sweetie, I'm not interested in buying no drinks. I'm just out here to chill. You could alleviated all that because all that safety issue go out the door once you walk through the threshold of the bar. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
People don't know what we establish ourselves as men with. They only know what they see and what they think they can get. So you can alleviate all that by not even going there or just keeping in your mind that anything can pop up, so I can't take nothing personal. I just don't believe in no way, shape, or form a man should touch a woman, especially if I put myself in a position for that to happen.
Okay.
That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. And you definitely, I like that. How you point when we entering an environment such as we don't know what to expect.
Right.
Everything is open season for real.
So what I expected is that I was going to have a chill spot. I didn't think nobody was going to push me, Joe. I didn't think nobody was going to push me, Joe. Yeah,
Right.
you ain't going to push nobody back. My reaction, I never had nobody put their hands on me, men or woman. So
yeah, but check it out though.
I don't think there's a man pushing me when I took. Yeah.
All right, now check this out, right? Look at it like this though.
Yeah.
You basically got chose by a person that thought she would have been chose. You understand what I'm saying? She wasn't no threat to you. You in the public, it ain't like you in the hood or on a tear and a dude trying to, you know what I mean? You already in an unexpected place, you know what I mean, where the happen is at and anything can happen.
All right, I hear you. We're gonna move on from this.
Let's
you
go.
said I was wrong because I put my hands on her.
But you also hummus yourself.
I did.
Apologize and left.
Yeah, I apologized, and she still was erratic. Still was erratic. I said, I'll buy you anything you want now.
Right.
Because I don't want to go to I want no smoke.
I don't want no smoke.
All right. Now we're gonna go to hey Joe. We're gonna go to this is the next topic, is that our youth is going into the system with a habit. They're going in the system with a habit. You know, they're going in because they go in there and they on the pills now, because it ain't just the smack, it's the pills now. And then when you get in the joint, it's not just the smack, it's the boxing. Because that's what they got to turn to. And that's just like, it's supposed to be a blocker, but that seems like that's more potent than the heroin.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay. You want to try this? Mo, or you want me to go?
Go ahead. You go ahead and hit this when I go after you.
All right. So, as I just stated, man, I'm in a station in one of the two major trenches that I served on both sides of the corn on. It's not even a drug, bro. It's the condition that they in before they even put the drug in them. So they already out there dealing with stuff that they shouldn't even be dealing with, and then they find something that ain't even dope or crack in their mind. It's just a subsidized joint. So now they feel like they're more comfortable when they subsidize themselves. They done already established the crimes. They're getting caught up on the wants, and now they're going in there more worse off than they would have been, you know what I mean, versus doing it the way we did it. So my whole point is they're not even suffering from the drugs, Lump. They really suffering from the condition they living in before they even take the drug, bro.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And yeah, and it's like they take the drugs to escape the reality of the hardships that they're going through, because there's not enough out here in the community that's set up for them to teach them entrepreneurship, to teach them how to manage and budget money, to teach them manhood traditions or qualities.
Absolutely.
There's no rituals for them to go through, like whereas though when I came up in the penal system, you know what I'm saying, the penitentiary, I had men who groomed me from my transition from a juvenile to a man, because I had to become a man at a very young age. So they groomed me on how a man supposed to carry himself. You know what I'm saying? How a man supposed to be, what a man supposed to do. And out here, we don't have that. We got hardship. Then with social media, I want to throw that into play because social media glorifies everything. Like everything is a glitz and glamour with the money and like everything is like it's easy. Like we can just go in and hustle or do what we do, scam or whatever, and like it's easy, but it's not because the reality of the situation is hard. And when you ain't got no buffer in between to show them the right ways to do things, they're gonna gravitate to what they see in their environment. And what we see in our environment is not conducive to young men growth and development and young women growth and development. And that's why we fall deeper and deeper into the trap, and they fall deeper and deeper into escaping their reality by taking popping the pills, smoking weed constantly, and not really, man, these young kids out here, let me say this, these young kids out here, they is brilliant. They smart.
Smart as a whip, bro.
Smart, man. Like, and if they just can channel that energy into something that's gonna be conducive, I mean, to their growth, man, they'd be a lot better off. But it's like you said earlier, it's the environment. And once we outline the problems in the environment and attack that, I think a change can come.
So where is they getting this intelligence from?
Internet? Isn't our DNA?
Is it our DNA? Look, I gotta get. Yeah, go ahead and listen. Go ahead, Joe.
No, what I'm saying, you say where to get this intelligence from, right? You got kids that actually figured out, you know what? A USB cord is the size of a key. And if I can just get it in there and then put it in the charger, I can turn it and flip it over. Come on, bro.
Keyboard.
You know what I mean? They plan to, see, they're getting taught how to do this playing Grand Theft Auto. And then they're using the Grand Theft Auto schemes in real life. These kids out here actually thinking they're going to die twice, bro. Do you see some of the comments on social media? Man. You know what I mean? They getting 30-year bits and in the comments they say, yo, you'll be back stronger later. What are you gonna be? Start over at 60 years old?
Wow, right.
So that's not reality, Joe. That's brainwashed. Games is brainwashing them then.
Sure.
If you saying that. I ain't play games in the joint.
You did?
No, I didn't. I ain't play games. That's what they sent us the PlayStations and all that on it. Only thing I did in the joint with the PlayStation, if I got it, watch movies and music.
And movies, right.
I ain't play no games because that's what they hold up, Joe. They let us get games in there. It kept the violence down. And I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
It kept the violence down, and but the games that make you not go to the library, Joe.
That's what
the games make you not go to the library. To get that casework,
right?
To get back, you want to get back. I don't want to get back. I want to play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I got 50 years, 60 years. Yeah,
I want to play NBA Jam. Not NBA Jams. It was NBA Live.
NBA Live.
Yeah, all right. So that's the downfall of getting that PlayStation to stop the violence in. Oh, go ahead, Joe.
Now, so look, let me give you the game. Right, we all been on a tear. Yeah. Do you know why them kids in there, if we can find a way to get into the Department of Justice or the DOC, now watch this. It's the training center. So you got a laundry man, you got a kitchen man, you got the swords, this, that, and third. All of those skills that you have in the bits, you can put on a resume and word it, whereas though you'll get hired because of that.
Yep.
The prisons that you're in are institutions.
State of Maryland, yep.
So when you say that I worked on an assembly line at the Maryland House of Correction as a dietary officer or a diet aide, you know what I mean? Or I was a dishwasher.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So like all of these are been training processes. But watch this though. It starts in the 3rd grade. Every person that came through America got tested at it's called a proficiency test in the 3rd grade. It's called prison to pipeline politics. They know if a child is going to be an educated child by the 3rd grade by the way his answers are. That's why those that pass the GED, it's suggested by the instructor what? If you get bored or you're running out of time, just put what? B and C.
Hey, Joe, I got to give shout outs to my followers and stuff. Shout out to Big Mike. Big Mike, the mattress man. He got all the mattresses that you want. Shout out to Timeless. Timeless, the one who motivated me to to do this petty ass podcast. Shout out to Miss V. Yes, me.
That's Timeless Prentice?
Yeah, it's Timeless. It's Timeless. I got her drink right here.
Okay.
She got the drink. She got Timeless drink. She got Timeless clothes. She got Timeless everything. And she got Timeless podcast. No, it's called something else, but it's Timeless. But anyway, I gave you shout outs, and she got some good questions on here. Howard Bay.
Okay.
Can you decipher? I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna let you see it while I'm talking. Talking to Joe. Let me see. Reggie Curry, your boy came up. The petty ass Reggie came up, Joe. You talked to Reggie. Oh,
what's going on, big homie?
My cousin just ran down on me. I must have had the door open. She ain't called me and nothing.
I ain't even here walk past.
I'm glad it's my family. And she knows. I already know. She already know. Only.
You live?
Yes. Yes. All right. Look. All right. That's the second podcast segment that's coming on. But look, I'm glad it's my cousin.
What?
Joe!
Yes, sir.
Yes! Yeah, but I wouldn't have heard you if you'd have called me. But I'm glad. Look, God works in mysterious ways. He doesn't need. Look, all right. Now, Joe, go ahead where we was at, because she just derailed me.
No, so basically what the point that I was ending on, right, is that they learned in the educational program that in the third grade, they know whether a kid is going to be successful or go to prison. That's why when you take a GED test and the instructor teaches you when you run out of time and you just get bored, just push B and C because the answer is going to be B and C. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? The lowest passing grade in the educational system is 60 points. When we were in high school, the teacher wouldn't accept a 70. You had to get at least a 75 for her to give you a C.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Joe, we got to keep it short now. We got to get to all the topics. You can't go on and on. We got to go. We got to hit the next topic because we got, look, with this next segment that's going to come up, Goons Talk is for real. And Howard Bay, I need you to tell us about your transition. We got to get this in, the transition, how you came in. The next topic is, why does marriage fail the ones that come home?
So we talk about the marriage is that when guys got married in prison and came home.
Yeah, and marriage and they wasn't ready. When they home, they get married and they weren't ready.
True.
How about that?
That's man, let's hit it.
Let's hit it. You heard that, Joe?
Yes, sir.
So you just say something. You just say something nice because you already hemmed up. But
not hemmed up. He yoked. Spiritually yoked.
All right, I'm gonna leave him alone. Anyway, all right. Do you got it? Do you need to hit it again? Do you need to hit it again?
No, I can give it to you. My whole point is this. Or you wanted me to expound, or you wanted me to wait?
No, I want to say the thing for our audience. I want to say it again one more time for our audience. Why does marriage fail the ones that come home? And the people that's home that's not ready for marriage, it fails them too. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to start?
Yeah, I want to start on that.
All right, go ahead. You start.
I can speak on that from my experience. So when I came home.
Hold up. Did you say something about timeless? What she said?
Yeah. She said something like, oh, the environment had consumed them and the parents relinquished the control. So everything. So like, and I'm gonna piggyback on what Joe said real quick about the education system. It definitely is a pipeline from school to prison, and the parents. So when we look at society, our parents are so consumed with bills. They got 3, 4, 5, 1 kid. So they trying to maintain a home, keep food and shelter, and they trying to provide all this. So the parenting is really like they do relinquish their parenting because they just send them to school, and don't follow up on what the kids is being taught or what they doing in school. They just send them to school. Like school is like the new daycare now. They just send them to school and think the school gonna groom your kids, but school is designed for us to be. It is teach us to be employees. They don't teach us how to be our own and develop our own skills and things like that, so we can go out here and start our businesses. They just want us to be slaves, so to speak. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because school only thing you learn in school is how to regurgitate. You know what I'm saying? Remember this, and they plumbing us with information that's not It's not for us. I don't need to learn about what happened in the Revolutionary War. I don't need to learn about what happened to slavery. That's then. Like, I mean, it's good to know your history, but at the same time, that is not helping me to be successful. First in my life. It ain't helping me with the issues that I'm faced with now. Poverty, you know what I'm saying? Hardship and things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why, like the squeegee boys? Why is no program put together? They hustlers. I see them as, man, I love them squeegee boys. You know what I'm saying? They hustlers. They remind me when I was young, you know, doing the grocery bags, pumping grass and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? Some of them rowdy, but at the same time, you supposed to grab them up, teach them entrepreneurship so they can know how, you know what I'm saying, to conduct themselves, you know what I mean, and go about it a different way. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta be on the corners where we got this building where you can come and get your windows washed and things like that. Where so something could be put in place to utilize them to their best of the abilities. That makes sense?
Yeah, let's go. We gotta move on from that. And let's touch. All right, let's talk. We only got 2 more. We gotta go. Joe.
Yes, sir.
You want to start?
Oh yeah, the merge. So I was one who got married while I was incarcerated. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, I think I had like 17 years in at the time. So I mean, I got married and she left. You know what I mean? Why would she left? But you know what I'm saying? So when I came home, I realized I was a different person. She was a different person. It didn't work out. Well, my thing on marriage, I don't. It worked for some of us, and it don't work for a lot of us. A lot of us got a lot of things to learn. Like for me, coming home, I had to know who I was. I had to know what type of man I was out here in society. The man I was, when I was incarcerated in the system. You know what I'm saying? I knew who I was. I knew, you know what I'm saying, my mission and stuff like that. Out here, I got to relearn everything. So I had a lot of flaws because I didn't really know how to communicate. I had authority issues. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at her like a warden. Where you at? What you doing? Da, 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 da. So that job messed with my mentality because like, hold up, man. Then I'm looking at her like she a warden. Like, I can't. I can't answer. I don't want to answer. Don't ask me no questions. Don't ask exactly. Yeah. So I'm rebuttal because I didn't correct that within myself by being out here. So when guys come home, I think they shouldn't be in a serious relationship to 3 to 5 years of being home. Like, learn yourself. Know what your mission is. Know what type of man you're gonna be. You're gonna be a responsible man out here, paying your bills on time. Like, I had to learn all that. Learn about credit. Like, I'm still learning. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, cause no bills coming around. Yeah. You kicking out such dollars, paying the bills. Next week you got more bills. So it's like how I budget out here. So it's like I didn't know how to do that as an individual. Mm-hmm. And as men, we gotta be on our mission first before we can get into a relationship. Because once you're in a relationship, y'all, like I said, y'all equally yoked. So it's not just you, it's y'all. So y'all looking for y'all. So that's more pressure on you when you don't even know how to operate as a man individually. That makes sense? Yes.
So
yeah.
Yo, let's go.
Now check this out. I'm rocking.
Hey, yo, don't ramble. Don't go too long because we gotta go to the next topic because you know you're a go. You're a go. All right, go. Come on, Joe, because we gotta go. Come on.
Only thing I was gonna say, it depends on what a dude locked up and a female that's home accepting the marriage for. Because whatever you get married for, will save your marriage in the end. If you're married to build and be stronger and use one another's advice to get stronger, the marriage will work. But if your intent of the marriage is not there, it ain't gonna work because it's fair. It's like riding 2 horses in 2 different directions, bro. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I just celebrated 11 years.
Oh man,
congratulations. Happy anniversary, man. All right. Me on that. Oh boy, you hit the chord. You hit the nail in the coffin when you was like, they policing us. When we come home, we ain't understand.
And it's out of love.
No, but yeah, it's out of love. But we thinking like, look, what you mean? I'm gonna come in when I want to come in, and don't ask me no questions. But this is how I am. Right. It's relationship and marriage is different. No, I'm not thinking it's different because you lump ain't gonna listen to nobody. I don't care what you do and what you say. I don't give a fuck.
Now watch this. Can I get real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're right, but you're wrong. Now watch this. I'm a self-professed barber. Ask anybody that ever been it with me, right? When I was in the joint, you know what I mean, I went from a student to captain in 1 year in the Nation of Islam. We served under the 2001 Savings Day with Lau Muhammad and everything.
Yeah, I remember that.
So what happens is the manufactured, and that was at ECI, brother, West Compound, for the record.
That's where I know you from.
I already know.
Brother Charlie.
Charles Chappelle, he home. I can't wait to find him. Daryl Ding home too.
We gonna read them. We gonna do this. I told you we got other panels.
Stop the car, because I'm going somewhere.
All right, well, come on, stop it.
So my whole point is, at the zenith of my life, I had manufactured information that I studied and knew to be true. But when I came home and was tempted by the realities of life, that I ain't going no count out. I actually got to pay bills where I stay. You know what I'm saying? I actually got to pay rent. I actually got to get food stamps, so I couldn't concentrate on the dame that I claimed to love so much. And that's why I failed over the years, because I didn't stay on my dame. You understand what I'm saying? But had I kept the information in my head and stayed focused and as vigilant as I was in 2001 of ECI West Compound, I would have never been in prison all the years that I am. So my whole point is, until you realize that your wife or your partner or whoever you claim to be, LBGQ or whatever, whoever your life partner is, you have to use one another's advice to make it and peacefully coexist. One can't control the other. You just have to peacefully coexist and make that work.
And that's
all right, Howard Bay. You got 4 minutes.
Okay.
You gotta be professional.
Okay.
You got 4 minutes to go in and tell us your hardships of what you had to go through when you came home. Because they already know my hardships, they know Joe's hardships, and they know everybody else on the panel. I need to know what your hardships is when you came home, what you got to deal with, and what you still dealing with. Okay, let's go.
I came home February 4th, 2019, after doing 21 years. February 3rd, my father passed away. February 3rd. So I'm coming home to that. You know what I'm saying? Then it was just like, I accomplished a lot. It's so surreal. I accomplished a lot from, being in the newspaper and Washington Post, Baltimore Sun, for doing, coming home for a long period of time and finding employment in auto mechanics, and I working on cars and things like that. So I was progressing. Made an investment, got a tow truck, made an investment, got a box truck. And then it's like 1 year, everything just went down. Like, lost my job. And then I got my CDLs. I lost that job. So I was just facing obstacles. Then my family dynamics was different, because they still looking at me like the 15-year-old child I was when I left to who I was today and coming home. And it was like, I had to, like, the same way I got acclimated in the joint in my early years is the same transition that I'm going on out here, like figuring everything out. So I'm going through that same transition. And so it's like, I tell people now, and they're like, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. And I said, look 20, you know what I'm saying? I still look 20. I say, I'm 20 years old, because when I left, I was 15. I came home in 2019. I've been home 5 years now, this past February. So my 5 years being out here, you know what I mean? Just opposed to my 15, when I left when I was 15. So I say I'm 20 years old. And emotionally and mentally, I'm still in them. Because when I got locked up, I was in a wrestling development, whereas though emotionally, coming up in a joint, you can't show no emotions. You can't shit. Everybody got their problems. So that's what I mean. I had to learn how to be a man and do suppress that child in me. That child in me had to be suppressed. You know what I mean? Right. And over the years, that's what I've been doing. Even though I've been educating myself, I've been learning. Like, the first book I got when I came to prison was Vision for Black by Naheem Akbar, and it gave me the vision of what type of man I needed to be in the environment that I was in. So by building on that vision, then I became a more scientific American, became a more man. Then I'm learning how, who I am as I'm not just a body or the soul, but I'm a spirit, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I had, now my value for life was growing. Okay. My value for life was growing. So now it's like, all right, I'm here for a purpose. So I was on a mission helping youth in there. Cause I seen it was no help. It was not for the youth in the institution I was. So I developed a youth program and just like, doesn't want to teach man value themselves, know who you is. The first question I asked them is to know yourself.
Right.
Because when you know yourself, you can build from there. You can see who you want to be and strive to that. And once you accomplish that, that makes you want to push further and further and further. So that was my mission in there. When I came out here, I'm just doing the same process. I'm learning who I am as a man out here in society. Because the hurdles I had to face out here, they was like insurmountable for real. Like, but I'm getting through them. You know what I mean? Long I got breath in my body each day. I get up and I have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? I have a purpose each and every day I'm out here, and I'm grateful to be out here. And then like a year ago, I lost my mother. So, you know what I mean? That was another hurdle that I had, you know what I mean? Because, you know, and then I also had to realize I was living in depression the whole time I was home. I didn't even realize that till like 3 months ago.
Trying to catch up.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch up, looking at, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm supposed to be in this, I got all this information, I'm not executing. So now I'm just revamping who I am, like rebuilding myself now, because now I was going through a depression. That's what I was going through. My father, first day coming home, my father passed away the day before, my mother just passed away. I'm not using them as crutches or excuses, but they also was obstacles that I had to learn and build from. Like, and I'm in a relationship while going through all this, and I was giving my woman hell. And it took a strong woman to be with somebody that came home, and I'm saying, for a certain amount of time, that deal with your growth at the same time. Because a lot of women ain't gonna deal with what I put my woman through. You know what I mean? So and recognizing that, I'm like, man, I got a real woman. Let me step my game up. You know what I mean? Let me do that. So that's just my goal out here, man, is to be the best version of myself each and every day and be grateful, you know what I'm saying? Not only in the moment, but each and every day that's granted for me, I'm grateful. Like just being here on this broadcast and shit, like this is therapeutic for me right here. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that I used to do when I was incarcerated, but when I got out here, I got away from it. That makes sense? And when I got away from it, like you said, like you ain't on your dame, you become
right.
You succumb to the temptations of life out here.
Every time.
I got to interject. Look, Joe.
Yes, sir.
I can't let you expand on nothing because we gotta go. I can't. Look, you see it.
That's what I'm saying, Howard, man. This is how he treat me, bro.
Somebody say Adam too.
Look, it's petty. Look, but check this out, man. I got to look. Joe, you'll understand in the long run, okay?
Just give me 2 minutes real quick.
No, no 2 minutes, because look, this is a platform. I'm a businessman. You understand?
Okay.
Hey, look, see, because he'll go on.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm gonna stand a lot of time.
Joe, look, man, I need to give you not flowers, but give you how you sucked me in and taught me. You was in the prison before I came in the prison. You heard me? He was in the prison before I come. I told you, Joe, he was in the prison before I came to prison. Now, you taught me how to deal with the youth
at that time.
Yeah, and we had a mentor program in the society, in the prison society, and then we made curriculums, and then everything, and then how we gonna have them to speak and do everything that we needed them to do. That not join to some corrupt stuff and all that other stuff.
And the words that was in there, the main goal was, I don't care what you're a part of, what you win. Be a man first. That was our main thing.
Yeah.
Be a man.
Be a man.
Yeah, be a man
Stand
first.
up. All right. So I just wanted to give you that bam. Because look, you taught me. I'm older than you, but you taught me. I'm listening to you, and you was like that. You look younger than me, and look, and all that shit. And I'm jealous, But anyway, you look younger than me, but you taught me how to deal with the society when we come in the joint. Joe, come on, get your 2 minutes and we finish. Come on.
No, I just want to say that was the highest point of my life, but the struggles I dealt with, like they killed all my brothers. So like for the first time in my life, this is the best I ever done. I had nobody to fall back on, so I had to do my thing. 9 years out here. My record expunged, and I'm doing good things, man. I've been married 11 years. I ain't the perfect man, but every day we strive for perfection. You hear me?
Absolutely.
So my whole point is, bro, your story just motivated me. But if you remember me, bro, we used to get down in that studying, man. We stayed in them books. The best book I ever read, Lump, was
What?
my man Winston from Superman the Man by J.A. Rogers. I
J.A.
strongly
Rogers.
recommend that book.
Yes. I
Because
read all the collections.
and you remind me of Winston how humble you always was, bro. But my
Yeah.
whole point is
Breaker 19. Is you going to wrap it up? Because I told you, Joe.
my thing. Do your thing, bro.
All right. Breaker 19. I thank y'all for joining the Lump and Reggie podcast. This is what we do every day, especially on Tuesdays. Yeah, but on Thursdays, we got Goon Talk. And this is real talk. You see, we giving you jewels and we doing everything that we supposed to do for the youth and for the, for the upcoming and whoever you want to do it. Yeah. All right.
And break down the Goon Talk again, man. You gotta always elaborate on that.
All right. Well, you break it down. It's called. I told you what it is. It said giving your own narratives sincerely.
Got you.
Giving your own narratives sincerely.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and that's what Goons stands for. So it's not negative, it's positive. But I got a broadcast that's coming on. They stepping up. They gorgeous women. They is doing what they do. So I really want to get out of here, Joe, because I got gorgeous women on the platform, and you keep on wanting to run your mouth. And I got to be petty. So breaker 19, breaker 19, and we out. Oh, Home City is the sponsor for the Petty Ass Lump and Reggie podcast.
Let's get it.
This is what we do. And go ahead. You can say something while I'm going off. You plug something in while I'm taking
Let me plug my business. So I'm thankful for Home City and Petty Ass broadcast with Lump and Reggie. I want to do a shameless plug. I'm a business owner of HB Power Wash. I do pressure washing houses, cars, detail cars, and everything like that. So you can go on hb.com or hbllc.com and get on my website if you need any house service or your car detail. Thank you.